Revelio. 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 Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder. Revelio.
I can sense someone close to you needs your help. Someone with the initial...
Revelio.
ancient secrets bring forth an age of magic.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
When what was lost has been found, the brothers' betrayal...
Revelio.
Oh. I have I've never...
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
When the Forgotten One's true power is revealed.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
I could do this for all eternity, and I just might.
You're here. Brilliant.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be... Unfortunately, only a Gaunt's knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me. You? I suppose. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on. He's this way. Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance.
Lumos. Revelio.
There he is. Good luck.
What are you doing here?
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you before. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other fifth years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that...
Don't tell me he's still going on about... What was it? A scriptorium?
He told you about that?
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned...
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than... She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished.
I'm sorry about your aunt. Don't you want to find out what happened to her?
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch the... I hope we don't regret this. These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You
Revelio.
wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has
Bombarda.
something to do with freeze.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
It's 2 heads are better than 1.
Bombarda.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics, Ominous.
Confringo.
Revelio.
Remember,
Confringo.
3 braziers are involved.
Someone was actually listening.
I do that. Occasionally.
Bombarda. Confringo.
Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
Lumos. Reparo.
The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear. The voice is ancient.
You hear a voice?
It started when you repaired that relief. I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you'll have...
I see no reason we should stop now.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous, you possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the 2 of you, I'm starting to feel left
Lumos.
out.
Between the 2 of us,
Never
Revelio.
mind. There's no clear way forward.
like an
Confringo.
Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
The door we came from, it closed. And there's more than 1 gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for
Revelio.
clues.
Confringo.
Lumos.
Confringo.
The dial requires focus.
Art Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it. That didn't sound good.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
Lumos. This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome. Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself, but you got to it first. Nice work.
Revelio.
Lumos. Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. The
Lumos.
part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going.
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian.
This is looking rather dire, isn't it?
You sound surprised. We're in a maze designed by Salazar Slytherin. That sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
We've got more to solve ahead.
Revelio.
Search each corridor. It may not be obvious which leads where.
Lumos. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Lumos.
Revelio.
Lumos.
Not the welcoming sort, was he? Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium.
Confringo. Revelio.
Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did, and she was my favorite person in the world for it.
Findo.
Lumos.
I spotted something ahead.
Revelio. Lumos.
It's troubling.
This whole place is troubling, but for my aunt's sake, we cannot stop now.
The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Ominous. A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door, and Crucios etched into the stone. My guess. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. You seem to be in Ominous's favor.
He does seem a bit cross with you.
Good. Work your... Wish we had some liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
Ominous, I hadn't imagined we'd end...
Salazar Slytherin did. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is...
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no...
Should have known he would have told you. I'm as guilty as the worst of my family. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. That spell's the reason I have no family left. If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
What do we do now? Ominous is...
Ridiculous. As if Doc... It's up to us.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us... I think I can cast it if I have to.
I want to learn the curse, but I won't...
I shan't forget this. Ready?
I'm ready.
Crucio! Are you all right?
Are you all right?
Revelio. That pain. It was excruciating, but I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
I can't believe we're here.
Sebastian, Ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead.
Revelio.
Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
Revelio. Revelio. What do you think?
Looks like a spell book of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this. It's breathtaking.
Protego!
Getting an uneasy feeling about this place. We shouldn't linger.
Revelio.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
Revelio. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Revelio.
Before you ask, I'm all out of the new socks, so if your feet are smelly, you'll have to work it out for yourself. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
It's not like her.
Studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howin for the measles.
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in Plimpies.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realised that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Well done. You certainly know what you would...
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may... I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone...
You got all of that from simply standing here.
You'd be surprised how easy it is. Shall we see if she's home?
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we...
If you're right about finding her here, how do we go about returning the egg?
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her den, which she will be keeping guard over. It might also be more charred than anywhere else, I imagine.
I don't suppose you've thought about keeping it, have you?
No. It belongs to her. Keeping it will make me just as bad as the poachers.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might... Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate.
Revelio.
Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are. There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
Revelio.
Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays that way. At least until we've done what we came to do.
Levioso! Bombarda! Take it!
I wonder how many
Revelio.
to capture. At least 10 usually.
How charming. They keep in touch with each other.
Reparo.
Fantastic.
There she is again.
She's breathtaking.
From a distance.
Revelio.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us. Watch your step.
Pity. She must have been starved.
Or just raring for a fight. Revelio.
Wait, what was that?
Well, there's no turning back now.
Wait here. I'll run ahead.
When it's all ready, I'll follow your lead.
I'll draw her attention. Follow when it's safe.
Revelio.
Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make sure we know it. Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
Oh, she isn't making it easy.
Revelio.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm if you ask me. Revelio. I don't suppose you'd listen to reason.
I normally try. crossing! Quickly!
Brilliant. Revelio.
There's the nest. We're almost there. Why is every bridge here broken?
Reparo.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss. That was brilliant! And did you see how clever?
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
The important thing is that we... Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you.
I was hoping to look around for a minute.
I suppose we could, I wonder how long she lived here.
Revelio.
Or where she'll go now.
I can't believe any of what just...
Still taking it all in?
No, I think I'm ready.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Haunt Elf.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and...
True. True. So why haven't they come...
Unless what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. How could I have been so blind?
Revelio.
Oh, the work it takes to keep a clean house is staggering.
Come in, look around, and if you've been eating chocolate frogs, please refrain from touching. I suspect you have a sharp eye for...
Hello, Samantha. Are you here?
I am. I'm actually rather good at it. Shall we begin?
Yes, I'm ready to play.
Then let's get summoning. Accio! Yes! You'll have to do better than that. Accio! Accio! Yes! Accio! How am I to top that? How about that? I won! Good match. Cat.
But of course.
Yes! Accio! That was sensational! Accio! How am I to top that? Accio! Yes! Accio! I to top that? That settles it, then. After your poor show against Natty and Clark.
Don't say that, Samantha. You're a...
Well, that's very kind of you. I happen to know who you're up against next, and she's no shy opponent. Best of luck.
Levioso, Accio, Expelliarmus! Revelio. Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
You must try it. Can't catch me.
Hello there.
Hello, Amit. Do I...
I did. I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. Well...
I think he simply wants to show me something.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me, being self-taught and all.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Revelio.
This place has seen better days. Likely this astronomy table will be best used when it's dark. Here's one of those tables Professor Shah mentioned. Revelio.
Revelio.
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
An astronomy table. Should prove useful once the sun's down.
Revelio.
Knowing our meat, he's likely studied here. How about some sightseeing? If only Professor Fig could have seen that. Revelio. Revelio. These rocks have seen better days. Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. Revelio. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me. Revelio.
What are you up to now?
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here.
Of course. And because he knew the details...
You said this would repair the chasm between the two of you. How did you not expect him to react this way?
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to... They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald...
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share that. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical... He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend.
Greetings, Lord Cock. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not...
Well, yes.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language.
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher.
What written plans? And
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone. All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
what else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Armit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
Tego!
Revelio.
Revelio.
The door is looking at us.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio.
Revelio.
Revelio. Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Revelio.
Leviosa. Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio. Places. Accio.
We need to break its line of sight somehow. Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos. Wingardium Leviosa. Depulso. Lumos. Depulso. Lumos.
Lumos!
I'm quite good at sneaking about. You'll see.
Expelliarmus.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Revelio.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward. Revelio.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Bombarda. Revelio.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Leviosa. Accio.
How nice of you to stop by.
Amit, you'll need to stay close to me. I've dealt with worse enemies than these.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Who's that? I'm a goblin, not a toy! Someone's been taken out! Find this header!
Descendo! That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word. Revelio. We're being watched by a door.
I'll be quiet.
We won't get through as long as we can be seen by that eye.
Revelio.
Confringo! Revelio.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Revelio. Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere.
Confringo!
A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Revelio. Reparo.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
Focus to tell us.
You will regret coming here. How is this happening? I hate that! No!
Stupefax. Confringo. Revelio.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Revelio. Protego. Revelio. Revelio.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Just you wait till I'm on solid ground! Won't save me. Let's get this over with. Cover up wine coming back this way. There you are. Put me down! You are one. Stop it!
Stupefax. Confringo.
Get away with you.
Put me down at once!
Confringo!
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
Revelio.
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
Revelio.
Confringo!
Revelio.
I wonder if the boiler powers the lever. I suspect it must.
Revelio.
The boiler activated that handle. See it?
Revelio.
I see. Accio should easily engage the handle. Marvelously clever.
Revelio.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now.
Revelio. Revelio.
Always my turn for control.
Bombada.
Why can't I hit
Pitiful, truly. You're weak human. Almost. Impressed? Don't you try again, I beg you. I can try for hours. Nice try.
How many of them are there? That should be the last of them, Amit. Revelio. Revelio.
I'm quite good at sneaking about. You'll see.
Revelio. The door is looking at us. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found. There must be a quicker way out of here than retracing our steps. Revelio.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. Revelio. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. 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 We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
Welcome sight indeed. Can we please talk about...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was?
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
Potato! They're building enormous...
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead, she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch when I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lord Gog, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Revelio.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
You can stop a thief in their tracks with stupefy.
One and only, or just
Only a hairy-hearted sod would cast Flipendo on a cow.
Potato!
Hello there. Please, come in. Let me know if you need help finding anything. suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about. Now, I've heard that our dear Clementine drew you into her butterfly escapades. Unusual girl. Still, takes all sorts.
Bombarda!
I'm sure she'd love some flowers.
Come on in. Don't be shy. What is it you might be interested in? You take care now, and I shall hope to see you soon.
Hogsmeade, here I come. Revelio.
My mother used to say I was lazy.
You're back! Nice to see you again. What are we looking for today? That item is of the highest quality. That item is of the highest quality. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you.